Hold up. Let's see who this by. Hey y'all, I'm Ashley. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing the What Makes Me Pick Up a Book tag. This tag was created by Charlotte from Wonderfully Bookish, and I was tagged by Joe Annotations. So let's start off with the first question. That is, I'm not doing anything cray-cray. I'm just looking at the pewter. Do you judge a book by its cover? Yes, I do. I love very creative and pleasing to the eye type of books. I wouldn't say it has to be very colorful. Stay back. But, alright, you can come too. That's fine, but you're not being in the video. Serpent and Dove, I really enjoy the gold and the black, and that is pretty much my aesthetic. I can't help myself. If I see anything that's remotely like this with this color scheme, I will grab it. Second question, focusing just on the cover, what attracts you to pick it up? Like I said, I really like gold themes and shiny things, but anything, I don't want to say abstract art, but kind of like abstract art. Like that is just so, it just gets you. It gets you right in the heart. It makes your eyeballs go, whoa, hey, I need you in my house right now. Let's go. Third question is, do you read the synopsis first or prefer to go in without knowing anything about the book? I have to read the synopsis. If I just get it because of the cover and I never read it, it's a big no-no for me. I am so fearful of doing that and then realizing, oh my gosh, I don't like anything about this book, and then I've wasted my time. Number 4, do you have any auto-buy authors whose books you will always buy even without knowing anything about them? Not necessarily. Like I just said, I have to read the synopsis because I kind of like to know just a little bit of what I'm getting into and if it's remotely interesting to me. I will say there are a couple of authors that are the exception, and that would be Sarah J. Maas and Stephen King up until a while back. Number 5, are you more likely to pick up a book if it includes specific elements and themes, for example, LGBTQ+, mental health rep, disability rep, etc.? Not necessarily. There's nothing that really is my niche almost. I am very big on mental health, and I'm a very big believer that practicing self-care is a big deal, but most of my books are to escape, not to really, like, I'm not trying to get in my feelings that much. There are some books that I do avoid. For example, anything that is graphic and sexual, or anything that includes trigger warnings for rape, molestation, etc. Those are things that really bother me and something that I just don't enjoy reading about. Number 6, do you ever read a book that has generally negative reviews just to form your own opinion of it? Well, I'm a really big mood reader, which I've said in previous videos, and I would like to say that some people do have a sway on whether I will read a book or not, and that's usually people who have really similar tastes to me. But most often, I like the term, you can't knock it till you try it. If somebody gives a book that I have on my TBR a negative review, usually I'll go and I'll see why, if it's non-spoilery, and then if I see that, then it kind of makes me want to read the book more because I want to see where I stand, if I agree with their opinion or if I form a different opinion. 7, do you ever buy a book just because another booktuber or book blogger has reviewed it or talked about it a lot? I have a couple of times, not very much. I watch quite a bit of Chelsea Darling Reads, and she was talking about a book called Desperate Measures, which is a smutty retelling of Jafar and Jasmine. And this is by Katie Roberts. I don't know if I already said that, but Katie Roberts. This really sounded intriguing to me. I told you I was a mood reader. I told you. But I did buy this on Kindle, and I haven't read all of it, but I've read some portion of it, and I like it so far. Another book that I purchased, or I was actually gifted, was Furyborn. And if you haven't checked Reads with Rachel out, check it out, because you will soon find out that she is a big advocate for this book. She loves it to death, and because of her love and her recommendation of reading it, I have it. I don't feel like showing it to you, but it's cute, okay? Very cute. Number 8. Is there anyone whose book recommendations you will generally always trust? The ones that I just named majorly, but also Joanne Notations, anything she recommends, I will typically read. Yeah, that's pretty much it. People that I've said before in Joanne Notations. Now it is time to tag people, and I'm not sure who has already done this tag, but if you haven't and I don't tag you, consider yourself tagged. I would love to see your opinions and your thoughts on this. So now we're getting on to the good part. So I've recently followed a couple of new to me booktubers, and I would like to see their thoughts on this. First off, well, I've been watching her videos for a while, but I want to tag Cheyenne from the Book Mermaid. Fellow Slytherin, I can't help it. Next one I want to tag is Books in Psychology, and the third person I'm going to tag is Library of Lexi. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on this wacky content. And I'll see you guys next time. See you later. Bye.